Maybe at the end they may take.
Who's he? Who's that speaking?
He's the county highway. They're going through all the department heads right now.
Okay. Next question real quick. Is the chief here by chance?
The chief,
Police?
no,
Or sheriff? That's not him, is it?
the sheriff's not here.
I got some serious questions for these people.
Okay.
On the 21st of last month, I got a ticket for a disorderly because I don't know if you know Hedges, and he's a lieutenant now. Him and Evans, they were on, they were hauling us up. I'm gonna let this sit here.
So on South it's just grading or paving?
My understanding of road agreement, that whatever it was before, here's what I'd like to do. We have money left. I'd like to go down there and trip the seal. We have no.
What you want to do here?
Randall County needs to use an edger. We have an edger and a loader that goes with the edger. And they were asking if we could have a agreement to distribute for them to use it and come up with a price per day, per week. All right, and we agreed on that price. And so I'm saying we should do this. We would go, if I see the price, and it's the same format, right?
Yeah, so it's the same agreement, except changing it up to Randall County, needs to be with us.
Yeah, I don't have a problem. We're not using it yet. We're finished chip seal. We're gonna pay you, and then we need the edger for ourselves.
So I make a motion to approve the interlocal agreement with Randolph County to use our road agent.
Second. Motion second to approve the interlocal agreement between Randolph County and us. All those in favor, signify by saying aye. Aye. Motion carries 3-0. The title six, that's one we have to go over, Christie, right?
No, this is the, for ADA.
Yeah.
Oh,
Is it?
Title 6 is from ADA.
right, tax rates is, yeah.
So I got something else from her, I want to make sure that that was what you were waiting on, is that what that's.
Yeah, the DLC's working on the ADA.
Yes.
This one, this resolution, this is, you want to approve this resolution as well.
And then there's a place on the actual implementation plan for the president to sign.
Yeah, and I'm not reading the whole thing.
There are provisions in there that if the county goes out for bids, the advertising for bids, so it's sort of it's in that plan. All right, and then if you have a contract, where is it, contract? So on my community crossings, federal aid, so that is community crossings. Dennis?
No, you got it. You got it.
Is part of your resolution 2023-8-30-15, whereas Henry County has developed Title VI implementation plan and established procedures, compliance with various federal civil rights statutes, regulations to establish process by which citizens can lodge complaints regarding non-compliance of the county facilities and programs, to require specific language to be included in certain agreements, and to establish process for review revisions to existing policies are necessary, and whereas the Board of Commissioners has reviewed the implementation plan and believes the implementation plan should be approved and adopted. Now, therefore, be it resolved, the Board of Commissioners of County again, Title VI implementation plan attached to this resolution as Exhibit A is hereby authorized and approved.
I will make the motion to approve resolution 2023-30-30-25.
I second.
Have a motion and a second to approve this resolution. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries 3-0.
This will, is required to be done every year.
Oh, that takes care of it.
And that's all I have, Mr. Question.
Thank you. Sheriff's Department.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you, Jim.
Hey, John, make sure that's green, is it green?
Yeah, just a few items I want to bring up to speed on. And just for the whole transparency of it. So as you guys monitor the inmate population, you know, it's been kind of high. So we are,
Coming down.
what's that?
Coming down.
It is coming down, yes. We actually have been working with the prosecutor's office, community corrections, to try to get some inmates that are, being out there pre-sentence, to get them, released on home detention. A lot of people can't follow that, honestly, so we're working with them to make this possible, looking at this people who they would be okay with getting them from just home detention. So this is on community corrections also really needs people on community corrections. So we're hoping to bring that population down a little bit by doing that. I've noticed we've had a couple that have already been released on detention. So we're happy about
These people here are the ones who created the unconstitutional no cameras in the courtroom.
We've got to change for the prisoner, to make it easier for them to see more people and visit the jail by sending us a list of people that they want to see. Because before they would show us a big list, and we get one, have to take it back, and there was a lot of time in between. So what we're doing is we're gathering those people and
they couldn't guarantee that it could be funded for the next how many ever years, so.
And the next thing with the master lease agreement, which I understand is it doesn't require us to do anything.
I
I
understand that.
when that's, if that's the best practice. If it turns out we don't do it, then it just sits dormant. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's correct.
Yeah.
I understand.
So, but if,
We'll put it on that too.
I appreciate what you did. Do you think, Russ? You got any questions?
I'm just curious, did she go to the leasing company?
You know, I didn't ask. She made a phone call. She was very nice. I think maybe she was out of the business altogether.
gotta set you down for a second.
Rocking recovery festival is coming on September 30th. Virtual carry and Memorial League got here hosting it. Virtual carry is one of Jay Conrad for the program. I know his first set of classes. He didn't graduate his first set of classes. They moved him to February, saying, okay, so he went to, thank you for correcting that. It does say that he is here in the court, but it's amazing to see that the fruits of the labor are starting to pay off, and he's starting to give back to the community, and I just think that's really important.
On the state line, after the last graduation, someone else did, Joe was there. And then they mentioned that they could move the cohort to a facility and have transition, and women don't have that option. And the citizen rate for housing support is close to 90%. So it's just an opportunity for particularly women that don't have a place to go with, some stability as they can.
And so I wanted to bring this so you would be aware, and I think we're getting closer to, you're just trying to work out the details. I say we're, I'm just sitting there getting information, you guys are doing the work.
Well,
Yes, yes, and that's why I feel respect all there.
you would have been able to have done it.
Exactly.
I was gonna ask Joel, I think you've been tasked with kind of preparing a proposed contract.
Actually, this was that contract.
Yes, and he has gone through it and made some modifications, but some questions have come up, not regarding the contract, but actually who the contract needs to be with. Because right now it's written and the changes are made as it's a contract with the county, and I don't think it needs to be with the county, it needs to be with Code Initiative or whatever. Because it's not really with the county, we're just kind of looking at it. So I didn't have it on my desk, but those were some of the questions that had come up.
So,
Yeah, so he has it.
so hope needs to, like, work with that.
Right, so,
Our board said, right.
so I will email you a copy of his red line, and then you guys can present it to your board.
Do you guys have any questions for us?
Sounds like a good opportunity for this all come to fruition.
It says the program that's been using Wayne County Emergency Support Center. So it's been working quite successful. So we need to do that.
Sounds
Thank
good.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Next I've got information on one else we utilize. I had to dismiss our grant writer this week. Just need to have that reflected in the minutes of the meeting. And next thing I have written in here is some of this Joe is needing help on, Joel, the trails for Randolph County, for the road, because that's a letter.
So the last meeting, Randolph County, this is the rural right trails, this is the rural right trails. Randolph County has made many efforts.
Vision Trail, Randall County's Vision Trail is what they got.
Yes.
It's a little right trail in Henry County sort of way in.
Yeah. So, long story short, Randolph County says Randolph County only intends to work with Henry County in order to bring Henry County Road 525 north and 900 east, and Randolph County Road 1275 west and Randolph County Road 1000 south to a bicycle safe standard by the time of trail construction. So I know when, just go wide-eyed here,
Also, what we did is what Honey Creek, there was a discussion on liability, where the road was and how we would accommodate that. So I guess from legal and from highway, what do we have to be concerned
so
with?
we didn't make the record, we didn't put any bike trail signs on the roads. certified safe in that area, is what he was wanting to do. But before we do that, I just want to make sure that, you know, liability and
Yeah, so I do know that, well, first of all, Randall County applied for a grant. That's what this is about. And then they have identified Carolina, a couple of the parcels that they needed to apply for the grant were not possible. So they realigned the trail to come out on county road. So so I guess the way I read this is that I'm assuming that these county roads are going to be the Henry County line. So they're just letting you know that that's their intention, and I guess this is something.
Don't you just love that Admiralty flag up there in the corner? No constitution nor government. Explains a lot.
Pledging the same thing.
So from a liability standpoint, I don't have to clear to the county insurance business.
From my standpoint, we make our roads an official trail.
So I read the letter actually read because it says Randolph County proposes to use both Henry County and Randolph County roads as a temporary link between the end of the Wilbur-Wright Trail to the healthy communities of Henry County property and Randolph County until the trail gap can be filled in the future. So
They're wanting, my understanding is the trail is a connector between Willow Wright and Cardinal Greenway at, what is that, that's Sandville down there, or, I can't remember,
that's not that.
So I guess, what I read this as, I understand they're wanting to connect a triangle down there.
These guys are wasting money putting trails and stuff in everywhere for people to walk. We're in the middle of the fucking country.
I assume that's what your understanding is. I don't know
What the?
Well, I was involved in the Randolph County Trail thing, so, I guess, Jeff's not here today to discuss, what he was intending to do to connect to the Randolph County Trail.
I'm on the health community board, and I actually drove that with Jeff Ray this week.
These guys have got road markers in the road having you go the same direction as the traffic is going. So these motherfuckers, they can see you, but you can't see them. It's stupid. Needless to say, I'm never on that lane that fucking driving along with the traffic. I go against it. I can see them, they can see me. They can put all these little pieces of paper out here and do all this little bullshit they want to. Ain't changing the way I'm riding.
I'll say I had the same concern. I had.
I've said it once, I'll say it again. 56, not
No one
stupid.
includes anyone from riding a bicycle on county road, obviously. The problem that I had before was if we put signs up saying this is the official felt marker and somebody peers out into a car, does that put some liability back onto the county because we authorize that as use of the trail, or if the road's not to someone's satisfaction, then they can blame the county and sue us because the road was supposed to be a bike trail and it technically was not. So I still have the same concerns from a legal standpoint as far as, I don't care if somebody rides their bicycle on county road and go from point A to point B, that's great, it's fine, everybody does it. I want to make sure whether we say this is official, county says, that we're not putting ourselves in a position that we get in trouble. So I mean, that's not my concern with this, so I guess I'd have to rely on.
I don't remember what these are, whether they're stone, hard surface, or chip seals, or what. Okay? Here, the problem is, they build it, they're gonna use it. Make it or not, they're gonna use it. All right? Are we liable for that if we don't improve it? If they build it, then they go ahead and use it.
There's really not a great definitive answer for this. I mean, you have to maintain the roads in reasonably safe condition for what they're intended for. And that's basically the legal standard to it.
what about people walking the trail? So they're gonna have to come out and walk the road as well.
I have a problem, I mean, if it's stone, you know, there's a problem, I have lots of, of course, I grew up here in town, and I had to put my bike on the railroad, so I know how rough that can be. So, I say sit back, see what happens, and we need to look at the road and see what conditions and determine what we can and can't do, and look to the future. I don't know when this is going to happen, or when this is going to connect, you know, next year, 3 years down the road. My understanding is that Randolph County submitted an application for funding, but I don't know when that road is going to
Us not doing a reciprocal letter, is that going to affect their opportunities for the grant?
I don't know, in reading the letter, I think the letter's asking to do writing, is it, so.
Well, he sent this to me as a copy of what his letter is going to be for us to do a reciprocal letter that we would also work with them on county.
I guess my recommendation would be to reach out to Randolph County and, you know, maybe their attorney has dealt with this on their side. And they have, as part of their stress system, that they are applying for some of the trails and belong to the county roads. So it'd be interesting how they are addressing that issue in Randolph County. Just keep that in mind.
Joel, can it be said that we will make every effort to make it, bicycle safe, but it's dependent upon dollar? Sure, we can say that. Something like that, yeah. Maybe a funding yeah.
So we can make a motion to send a reciprocal letter, or just,
I think I'm going to make a motion to table this until you get more information, and we can bring it back up. So I'm going to make a motion to table this until it's over.
a deadline on there?
I don't think so.
He's on
Is
there.
there a deadline here?
I didn't see.
I didn't see it was last, yeah.
I didn't know if we had time to make it.
Yeah.
I told him I don't want to jeopardize him if something has to be done.
They submitted the application for funding, it was due August 1st, so now just wait and see if they get it for.
So I'll make a motion to table this so we can get some more information between Joel and Randolph County's attorney. And Joe, so next time you go to Randolph County, you're going to go that way and look at the road.
Yes.
So I make a motion to table.
Second. Motion made, second, to table. All those in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries 3-0. That is it. Anything from the public?
I got a couple questions. My name's Rick. You guys basically, are you guys the ones in charge of the sheriff's courthouse, all this? The courthouse across, yeah, the courthouse across the street here, yeah. Yeah. I had a court appointment over there the other day. I was threatened with arrest, obviously, to be there for a disorderly, for free speech that these police in this town don't seem to grasp or concept. Anyway, I was threatened to be there, so I show up on time. Judge shows up a half hour, 45 minutes late, not a problem. I waited. After court, well, actually during court, I was threatened with arrest 2 different times for asking a question. Right after court, I turn around, I go downstairs to try to FOIA request the video for me being in the courtroom, any of that information, where I can get that. Had 2 of the deputies come over, lay hands on me, and threaten me with arrest again with another disorderly for asking a question about a FOIA request on me. So I'd like to know, what are we going to do? I want to be able to go in this building and actually record my legal rights to do what I need to do. I was told that you guys are the ones that made this unconstitutional order. Judges don't trump the Constitution. I understand, listen, I mean, I understand 24 to 48 hours, I have to give him notice to record.
The mandate is there is no cameras allowed into that building, with the exceptions in the ordinance.
Have you you guys ever read?
And if the judge agrees, a judge can override that.
Have you ever read the 2018 Department of Homeland Security's memo? Have you ever read the case law on it?
I'm not going to argue any of what you're saying. I'm just saying that in that building, that is what the mandates are. And at this moment, I'm not comfortable and nor will I override the judge's decisions.
Well, you guys have no choice. I mean, you guys are violating your oaths.
Okay, thank you.
I mean, and he's not sure, but I need to know also, where do I go for the regular city police? They keep giving me a run around for their town meetings.
The city council, the city council meets the first and the third Mondays.
Where are they at?
7 o'clock at the city building.
At the mayor's office? Okay. First and third, you said?
I believe it's the first and third Mondays. Correct.
All right.
7 o'clock.
All right.
Or, excuse me, thank you, Travis.
So,
6:30.
where do we go, or what am I supposed to do here for these officers who are not following their oaths?
They're doing what they were told to do by order of the judge.
To lay hands on people who have not broken no laws?
I wasn't there, none of us were over.
I understand that, but you know, there's that video of it, and then I have video. Well, there's a live video online still. I left it there. Not planning on closing it.
I guess you could file a complaint with the state.
Great. There's a complaint form at the sheriff's office you can fill out, and it'll be investigated.
All right. All right. And there was one other question I had. I'm trying to remember. Sorry. It's the first time I've ever been to one of these, so I'm trying to be like really polite. Oh well, the question mainly was, I mean, because they'll be dealing with the city police over there. That would be them, not you guys. Okay. Well, I was just kind of curious. I mean, because you know, I mean, I've had a few things that's happened in this town, and it's like I was explaining to him. I had a vehicle that was stolen 17 years ago, and to this day, I've still never heard from an officer in charge of stolen vehicles. I mean, like once a month, I bring this to their attention, and I mean, like literally, you know. And then, but now that I'm back here permanently, I'm going to make it a full-time mission to put a camera in everybody's face. I'm going to make sure everybody's being held accountable. I'm just saying, you know what I mean, in general, you know what I mean, because. Well, right. No, I'm not saying you. In general, I'm just saying that, you know, his department, like I said, not him, but his department in general, you know what I mean, the city police, it's just the way they're going around doing things. You know, they're threatening people with arrests who are not breaking laws. They're out here harassing people who are not breaking laws. You know, it's constant, you know, and some of his department does the same thing. So, and that's why I wanted to kind of like bring it to the attention. I mean, 'cause someone's going to have to do something. Because if not, I mean, I've got hundreds of auditors that will be seeing these, literally, you know. Not like the ones that I know. I'm just saying, you know, I mean, they want to bring a whole bunch of crap on this town. I'm not trying to sue the town. I've never once tried to sue the town. You know, I've had more than one opportunity to sue this town. But I'm going to be honest with you guys, if something doesn't happen with this stuff over here and the other stuff, I will be filing a lawsuit against this town and everybody who has kept me from filing and doing my rights. You know, I put in a FOIA request over there. That's been denied. You know, every time I try to go in and do something, other kind of paperwork, that's denied. I keep getting threatened with arrest every time I go over here to the courthouse.
I would be more than happy to give you the documentation to fill out.
Oh, they gave me one of the judge's orders, you know, which is.
No, for you to fill out a public records request.
Oh, would you?
At the local level, it's public records request, it's not 40 federal.
Well, that.
At the state level and the county level, it's
I mean, because I can understand, like I said, the judge, I mean, the order, like I said, being set for the courtroom itself, but for the clerk's office, the prosecuting attorney, the public defender, who are all in that building, they don't follow the same rules as that judge. You know, and like I said, and even then with the judge's room, you know, I mean, I need 24 to 48 hours notice, you know, before I can record my own court case, which is legal. So, and that's why I said, and I plan on recording my own case, one way or another. It's going to be recorded, unredacted, unmuted, you know. All right, I appreciate that. Yeah, that's not a problem. I appreciate that. Thank you. So it turns out they're policy enforcers in Henry County instead of police officers. Law enforcement.
I haven't met Bobby Plummer, Henry County Commissioner.
I'm Rick. Nice to meet you. Thanks.
There's several. If you want to, you can bring them back here to the Commissioner's office or drop it off at the Auditor's office and we'll get it to,
You said the commissioners?
yeah, you can bring it here or you can bring it, take it down to the Auditor's office if no one in the Commissioner's office is here and we'll
What's
start the
auditor's
process.
office at?
Second floor, just right out here off the
Oh,
elevator.
that's
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Okay. I thought you meant like in another building.
No, no, no,
I
no,
know,
no,
okay, I know where
right
this
here.
one's at.
Yep, yep, and we'll take care of it, get it started in the process.
Okay, cause, here, let me show you real quick. I gotta. I mean, I got this. This is the form, whatever the policy thing, this thing here. They gave me that. But this is what I mean, I know you really can't. This is the one that I found.
Well, I can't do anything about the city of Newcastle.
But,
Yep,
but
I have no control of the city of Newcastle.
this is the policy.
I understand, but they are under, they have to follow that, yes.
Right.
And until, yeah, and I think the new updated, you want to, I think I started here yet? Yes. So, but right now,
Well, yeah, that's what I told him. I'm going to be.
this
I'm
one,
like, I mean,
this
you
one,
just.
you can come in this courtroom, you can record all you want to.
Well-
Or in this, anywhere in this building.
See, that's what I said. Every time I lived in this, every time I lived in this building, I've never had nobody ever say anything to me. You know what I mean? But it's like, I walk past there with a camera and they freak out. I mean, literally, just walk past there with a camera and they freak out. Appreciate that. Thank you. Ma'am, real quick, you guys have business cards? You guys have business cards? Can I get one of theirs too?
Joe, do you have a business card on you?
The only lady who's actually helped me and actually gave me the damn form I want. I appreciate that very much. I mean, that's literally like no joke. I mean, you're the only one that is, I mean,
I try to serve all, I try to serve all.
I just wish they'd get somebody over there like that. Who's the guy that sits here? Who's the guy that sits here? Is the county attorney? Yeah, I definitely want his card too. Well, he can write it on the back of one of these, I don't care. You said you got a card, sir? You got a card, you said? All right, thank you. Where you go, when his card or number, sir,
Oh, yeah, I have a card on me.
write your information on the back here, I don't care. Sir? They said town attorney, so it, let's see where I'm at. So is that your office over here?
Yep, you got it.
All right, thank you. What's a good time to come out and see you?
I'm gonna be off the next couple days, but,
You gonna be in Monday? What's a good time Monday?
normally I'm in there by, I would say, probably at least by 9.
In the morning?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. All right. I'll probably come in and play about just before noon or so. So I can say you probably take a lunch probably right up at roughly at noon, right?
Depends what's going on.
Right, well, that's why I said I'll try to come in before you actually go to take a lunch this way, because it should only take a few minutes.
Yeah.
All right, I appreciate you.
If I'm not there for some reason, the guy at the front window, he'll have a complaint form that,
The heavyset guy?
yeah.
Yeah, well, you better have a complaint form for him and the other little nasty girl that works up in there with him. Yeah, they hung up on the phone on me yesterday 4 times, and all I was trying to do was get an officer over here. Literally hung up on me, and then one of them was making some kind of stupid ass jokes, and I was like, you don't realize, I know you're under a camera. I'm like, I'm gonna FOIL request the camera.
Dispatch?
Yeah, it was dispatch.
They're not the dispatchers out there.
Well, when they switched me, whoever the dispatchers are, it's the guy and the girl that was working yesterday. Yeah, I got a real issue with them, for the county. When I tried to call the county,
You over there?
yeah, they transferred me to the police station, and when whoever answered the phone at the police station was the ones that hung up on me twice. And then the girl,
To the courthouse. So,
I was explaining to him, I said, when they send somebody, I said, send someone that probably knows me. I said, first of all, I said, so I don't cuss them.
Right.
And I said, I was trying to be nice to let him know, so I don't go cuss nobody.
Yeah.
So then they did, they sent somebody I like.
well, it's happened, but dispatch, I heard dispatch send a,
Right. Well, see, I was told that they dispatched my truck, like I said, when I first called.
All the county dispatches in that justice center.
yeah.
Right, see, that's what I originally thought, and then they kept telling me, they said, no, they had to transfer me, and I was like, so I was like, okay, and I was okay with that. I mean, as long as you're gonna get me to the right person, and then they just kept hanging up on me, being rude. And I was like, I'm like, yeah, I don't want to be doing none of this. I wouldn't, all I was doing was recording an ambulance at 3 o'clock in the morning, and then, Hedges and Evans give up my Fourth Amendment right after a rip, and it's just like, what I'm saying, if I wanted your information, if I got FOIA, what's your information? I got a FOIA, it's the same with anybody.
You don't, I'll just give it to you.
Well, but I meant in general, you know what I
Nobody
mean?
has public, I give it to you.
But you know what I'm saying? I mean, just in general, like if you were out there in an accident or something, or if your house was catching on fire, if I wanted any of that information, they don't just generally just give that stuff out. These guys, he'll tell you.
You couldn't get it on
Well, I mean, at the generally the most that, I've usually gotten on a site, is usually like, a call number or something like that, and then I can go FOIA request the information that I want. But, and usually, like I said, I haven't really done that, but.
If you're not impeding what we're trying to do.
Right, yeah, so all I was doing was recording, like I said, and I was standing off to the side, and then the second, this woman blew up. She was yelling and screaming and all kinds of shit, and it's on the film. The cop showed up, never once asked me a question.
The patient or whoever is also okay with being filmed.
Well,
But, there's no expectation of privacy in public, so.
I understand, but if I'm in a crisis, I don't know that I personally.
Well, right, too, and that's what I agreed. That's why I said, that's why I was to tell the paramedic the other night, man, you don't go talking to somebody and go, hey, look, he's got a camera, especially someone who's already stressed. I was like, that's some Riri moves. Thank you. But yeah, that's some definitely, some retarded moves. Hey, he's got a camera, not to cause you any more stress,
You know what? I'm okay. What I don't like is people provoking other people on purpose.
Right, yeah, see, and I don't want to provoke, like I said, and if you've ever seen any of my videos, like I said, you see, like right in there, I was sitting in there quiet, I'm keeping my mouth shut, I'll be rolling down the road, and then right there's my bike. Like I said, now I'll be rolling down the road on the bike. That's like when they were sitting there talking about the bikes, the trails and shit like that, whoever put these arrows having us going in the same direction with the traffic are a bunch of morons, because I'm never riding on that side. I'll tell you now, I'll take all the tickets all day long. I've almost gotten smoked out here 4 or 5 times riding on the right side of the road that I'm supposed to, that you guys want me to ride on.
Yeah.
Nope, ain't happening.
These days, everybody's got a cell phone in their face.
Right. Well, see, and that's another thing. That's what freaks me out. As many cell phones in 2023, and these people are freaking out over phones. And I'm like, what the hell? You remember when we were kids, man, everybody was smiling, go jump in front of somebody's camera, jump up down, waving at it. People were just like losing their minds. Every one of these damn streetlights around here got a freaking stop, a camera on them.
Yeah.
Every one of these buildings I'm looking at right now have a camera on them. Look, camera.
Yep.
There's a camera. You can't, there's nowhere you can go in this town without being filmed.
Right.
Literally. Unless you're walking down one of the alleys, and even then, hell, you're still gonna get filmed.
Oh yeah, people with cameras on their houses.
Right. There's nowhere that you can go around this. And then these guys, I'm in shock. I just can't believe that they're actually still wanting to try to prosecute me over this. I'm like, what was it? I've been saying it a lot lately, but you know how Bill Maher, the comedian,
Yeah.
talk show host or whatever, he was talking about, if you'd ever seen those things, how does it say that? New Truth or something like that. It was those little video clips that he does anyway. He's got one that's talking about police, it's like, about, police uploading all their, body cam, footage of, them beating, the shit out of, a woman, suntan lotion and all that other stuff. And it's just kind of, he's kind of like going down basically, like, if you're going to be a police officer, do what's right. Don't be out here, bust, like these guys, like I said, I asked a question, and next thing you know, the old guy over here is grabbing me, throwing me up against the glass. And I'm like, what the fuck, man, for asking a question? I'm like, last I, I knew we're still in America. I was like, and then that night over there, like I said, when Evans gave up my fourth right off the rip. I told him, I said, you want to inform her about my, my Fourth Amendment rights? I said, instead of giving up my, my name, I said, hey, don't give her my name. What does he do? He gives it to her anyway. And then turns around and yells at me, I'll give you a disorderly. What the fuck? And then 15 minutes later, like I said, the video's still live. I've not, cut it at all. It's like, I think 3 or 4 hours, maybe a little bit longer, but I haven't cut that video at all. I did cut an edited copy that I'm making in the process of, and when it comes out, it's, And this Steve Alford, is he part of the town? Or is he, yeah, the basketball player?
Oh.
Is he any part of the town of any of this? I mean, like, other than the hotel?
I just know he's originally from here, and I don't know where he's at today.
Yeah, well, I know where he's at. He was talking to me earlier on one of my deals on Facebook, running his cocksucker. I got some news for that fucking prudy bastard. You gonna leave me alone? um,
Well, Rick, I gotta
He's-
go. Got a meeting with
all right, be good.
with the wife.
That's fun. Stay safe. Hey, thank you. All right, I'll see you up there Monday. Hey, when I come up there too, I'll make sure I bring up that other paperwork stuff so I can show you, and then maybe we can help them get it straightened out. Finally, put me in the damn computer as Rick instead of Ricky. You know, I mean, because I told him the other day I was going to show him all my information, so, you know, to show him that it's legally Rick. You know, I know my birth certificate says Ricky, but the Y has been legally changed. You know, so just I'm not a little kid no more, man. I hate that Y. I've always hated that Y. Anyway, thanks. Give me bike. Did you know your discharge is... I gotta back up some. I got two cameras going here, as you can see the top one. The top one is live on YouTube. I'm actually finally able to go live on YouTube. Today's the first day. Yeah. Oh, Abe Lincoln. It's an old photo. Oh, okay, you ever lock everything up? All right. Oh, no, you're fine. I just figured I'd hurry up and get a couple of little...
Absolutely. All right.
Thank you.
Are you going out this end? Let's
Yeah,
go
yeah.
out this door.
Well, actually, I can go out that
No,
side.
that's okay. I can unlock it.
I just got my bike under the stairs here.
No, you're fine.
I forgot to bring my chain with me, and... Hey, thank you again for that paperwork.
Oh, you're welcome.
'Cause like I said, man, I've been trying to get it from these guys over here, man. They're just playing games. That was like, when I was asking you about the city police, like, where do I deal with them? Because the night that I first tried to get a complaint form down there, Hedges made me wait 8 hours.
Oh.
Yeah, just playing stupid, games. But anyway, again, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
All right. All right, I'm gonna end this live stream on Bad Cop here. Anyway, this is, oh shit. I bet I'm back. said humana, 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 huh. All right, while we're waiting a couple minutes here, I was gonna shut that off, but I'm not. We're gonna walk across over here real quick. I'll leave my bike where it's at. Hell, if it gets fucking stolen on the courthouse fucking lawn, oh, welcome to Screw Castle. She says that order that I showed her, I don't know if you guys heard them in the town meeting, they were talking about it should be a new one over here. So I didn't really pay that much of attention, but we're going to record it again just to be on the safe side. This is where they keep threatening me with arrest. This is their legal notice, is what they call their legal notice. And then they wrote this, which bear with me, I got two cameras here, so one's going to show you what I want, and the other one's going to show you what I don't. Get these ones on the YouTube. Damn it. I think I'm going to start going live on YouTube more. He wasn't kidding. You were definitely right, good citizen. Definitely a lot better video. Hell yeah. You ever gotten disorderly for calling a cop fucking Peter Cheeks? What about dickweed? Hey Hedges, if you're watching, I still want to know if you and that wife get a divorce, you still brother and sister? See, right in there. Camera in the corner, another camera over there. There's a security booth right there. Clerks is straight ahead, prosecutors to the right. Upstairs to the right, that is. All the other places that I want to visit are in this building that we are legally allowed to. And I don't know if you heard the town chamber lady meeting here. They are following policy. They are not following the law. They're following their policy. They keep admitting to me over and over they're following their policy. There's a problem with that. This is a constitutional republic. It means we have a constitution that these motherfuckers are going to honor and obey or go fucking flip burgers. I don't give a fuck no more. Justice center my ass. Only fucking justice would be with this motherfucker could burn to the ground. Watch it burn to the ground, they'll be fucking coming to me. Because I said something. No, I'm not going to burn the motherfucker down. I just wish it would happen. Somewhere over here in the rest of Crook Central is the rest of these thieves' offices. And when I told her, I said that I've been threatened with arrest for walking down the sidewalk with the camera. This is the sidewalk right here I'm talking about. Right here. They said that this is part of the courthouse, that they own this. Bullshit. You know why I call bullshit? That's a state sticker. State owns it. That means we. I keep trying to tell them, just like Bill Maher said, fucking police work is like proctology. Assholes come with a job, and I can be an asshole when you provoke me. I can be a major asshole when you provoke me. I mean, just ask Hedges and Evans. They'll tell you. I cussed them the fuck out. I didn't give a fuck about it either. Still don't give a fuck about it. I mean, look, you see any fucks growing? Oh, this is a public health building, I think. Yeah, this building here on the end, public health education, all that happy shit. We used to have U.S. Marshals over here in one of them buildings. Sheriff used to be over here, the jail, all that happy shit used to be right there. They've collected so much money out of the coffers for the coffers for all these people that they've been stealing from for all this time. They've been able to go out and buy them a bunch of big old brand new buildings. Yep, lady, it's what you get for having a government tag on your fucking car. Video I was here yesterday, she was referring to, I seen you yesterday. I was standing right up there by the door. They were all coming out, and I was talking to the sheriff that I said that they sent me because they knew I wouldn't cuss him out because I like him. Anyway, they opened the door and they all started leaving, and I was like, look, I said, they fumigated it. I said, they're letting all the cockroaches out. He's like, why are you calling them cockroaches? I said, they're a bunch of fucking cockroaches and thieves, man. You know, I didn't fucking choose to come here. I was fucking told I had to be here, or I would be fucking thrown in some fucking silver bracelets, thrown in a fucking rape cage, and, you know, kidnapped against my will. Dumb motherfuckers. It freaks him out too, because he was writing me out that ticket the other day. I had 3 pair of nunchucks hanging off the edge of my handlebars of my bike. He's like, what are you doing with him? What the fuck you think you do with him? So can you see? Notice, no firearms. That's all it one really says. Just a firearm notice. But over here, it's the same one as this one. Over here, though, that one talks about being searched just for entering the building. Well, see, right there, and that's an unconstitutional bullshit. You have a Fourth Amendment right to your fucking to be secure in your house's papers. Your effects, period. These are illegal. If you've ever been arrested and they took your ass to the fucking jail and fingerprinted you and blueprinted you and do whatever the fuck they do, run you through the scanner and take your DNA and all that happy shit before you seen a judge, you had your rights violated and didn't even know it. Keep forgetting, innocent until proven guilty. Guess what she's talking about? I keep seeing you on the cameras. No shit, you're seeing me on these cameras. Once a day, I flip them off. Especially them cameras. Let's get my bike and see what we can find. Turn the scanner right here on in a second. See, it's like stupid shit like this. I mean, to them, it's stupid, but to me, it's not. You know, and I don't know how many people it's not stupid to, but if you've ever read your flag codes and laws, see that other flag touching the United States flag when the flag drops? It's a no-no. Nothing's supposed to touch that baby. Look at all the shit they paint around here about freedom. Why they taking away your fucking freedoms? The next building right behind it. Big old United States flag from one end of the building to the other. Oh, that's where that siren's at. I was wondering where the fuck that was. See it? That's That's one noisy son of a bitch right there. All right. I'm going to keep my YouTube on. I'm going to end this live stream on the Facebook. Thank you guys for watching. If anything happens, I will clearly come back and definitely come back live on this. But I'm going to keep the YouTube on while I'm here in town, just because I don't trust these Nazi motherfuckers. There you go, Steve Alford. There. I said it again, Nazis. And yes, if you guys are wondering, Steve Alford, yeah, I'm talking about Steve Alford, the fucking basketball player. Yeah. He thinks I should just fucking plead guilty and just deal with it because that's what they're going to do to me anyway. And they probably will, you know. You ain't got no fucking freedoms no more. It's an illusion. I forgot to bring my nunchucks. Damn it. Said no worky out today. Said, dun, dun, dun. But like I said, they I forgot her name. Damn it. Bobby. Before I end this, actually. It's the county commissioner, Steve Dillinger. He's the one that was sitting in the middle. Joe Wiley's the gentleman that was sitting to the left. Bobby Plummer. She's the lady who gave me the FOIA request forms that I've actually been looking for. The fucking right ones for a change. Oh my God, right? Yeah. And the town attorney, Joel Harvey. These people were definitely a trip. They think it's a big joke that these cops are just running around here doing stupid shit. If you listen to any of my videos, I mean, you know, some of them are long. They're just, you know, not me just out riding around, whatever. But I've generally usually got the scanner always on. And you can listen to the scanner, you know, just for those alone. And you'll hear them pulling people over just for walking. I've watched them in this town pull little old ladies over in the middle of fucking winter and make them walk because of a license plate that was out of order. And these motherfuckers running around with fucking vanity plates on their fucking city vehicles. You know? If I gotta have a tag, you gotta have a tag, fucker. If I gotta have a sticker, you gotta have a sticker. Fuckers ain't, you know, I mean, this town has bumped their heads. But anyway, like I said, I'm gonna end this on my Facebook here. I think I'm gonna keep it live on the YouTube. I don't know, I might end them both, actually. Or keep the Facebook one open. I don't know. It's the Indiana state flag underneath there. It's all wrapped up. Got messed up. But yeah, look at your flag laws and your codes and ordinances and all that shit when it comes to the flag. See it touching the other flag more than halfway? That's a no-no. And it pisses me off every time I see them. That's what rips them up. The paramedics office over here, it used to be the sheriff's office, they had a flag that was just barely hanging by one of the rings. I mean, like barely hanging. And I recorded it the other night and stood there and made them fucking take the flag down. the guys afterwards, he was like, well, I'm actually kind of glad you told me that. I'm sitting there thinking, motherfucker, you've been sitting there for over a half hour. You couldn't see it blowing in the wind like that? Hear it clanking? If I wouldn't have said anything, I guarantee I could walk over here right now. It'd probably be still fucking hanging by one eye ring. Yeah. In a hurry? This dude didn't have any blinker fluid. His blinker fluid was out. Okay, go and get bumpy. Oh shit, you went sideways. Oh fuck. Oh. That's alright. My sister says that bitches like it sideways. No. That's messed up. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna keep this just like this for a second, and we'll play around. Like I told him, I'm not riding on that sucking side of the traffic and having motherfuckers at my back. I'm 56, not stupid. Every state but this one I've ever been in, this is the fucking lane the bike is supposed to ride in. See a bunch of wasted taxpayer dollars. There's a ton of taxpayer dollars right here for you. Not being used at all. That one's still plugged in. So that was actually the coroner's vehicle. That one actually does get used, I think. But all these don't. See how many of these are license plated, because how many of you know what it's like to have a vehicle in your town or at your home and it ain't been license plated and the building inspector come by? Well, imagine that. No license plate. See? It's got the 33. It doesn't have the state. It says municipal. As far as I'm concerned, it's a fucking vanity plate, unless it can prove to me otherwise with that barcode, which I gotta look into. That one might not be considered a vanity plate. But this one, No license plate whatsoever. Indiana Sheriff. See what I mean? That's a vanity plate. This one says municipal. But there's no stickers on them. You know what I mean? How do you know that they're legal? You don't. So if I have to have a sticker, you have to have a sticker. It's just that simple. I know one of the cameras every now and then goes up and down past what I'm looking at for you, but it's because of the way the camera is set up right now. Once I put the camera on the other spot, I can avoid that. Here's another one with no license plates. Yeah, I'd say that's a no license plate. That's an old ass municipal plate. See what I mean? Another vanity. But if these were your vehicles, you'd be fined for that one, that one, that one, that one, that one, this one, and that one. What's good for thee, but not for me. That's an old motherfucker right there, man. That bitch is dry rotted. That bitch looks like it's fucking. See what I mean? You see the triggered Karen we have over there? See him? This is the only one still in use, isn't it? You don't know nothing. You work for the paramedics? And over here?
Yeah, I don't know nothing.
You don't know nothing? You know your name?
Yeah, I do.
What's your name?
I'm telling you.
You ain't telling me?
Nope.
Ain't you a public official?
Nope.
Really? You work for the people, right?
Nope.
You don't work for the town? No, not at all, huh?
No, I ain't getting involved with you, dude.
You ain't getting involved with me.
go
I
on
did.
down.
You should have stayed the fuck over here then.
You just go on down the road, do whatever you got to do.
I am doing what I got to do. Who are you telling me where the hell to go?
Oh, shut up.
Oh, shut up. Oh, that's how you fucking talk to people? Really? Shut up. That's how you talk to the people?
Dude,
You telling people to shut up? That's really how you talk to people? Call the fucking police. What are they gonna do?
what are you want an auditor or something?
Whatever the
trying to
fuck
be
it,
honest?
whatever it is. I
Start
asked you a
trouble?
simple question. If
I
that
don't
vehicle
have
was
to
still in
answer
use,
none of your
well,
questions.
you don't have to be a smartass about it, smartass.
I do whatever I want.
Really? Bob what?
None of your business.
Bob what? I'll get your name. I'll FOIL request every fucking bit of it, dude. Your salary, the whole 9 yards, and post
I
it.
don't care what you do.
I know you don't
Get
give a
the
fuck what I said.
Get that camera
My
out of
camera's
face.
not in your face.
You ain't got no right to filming me, man.
Really?
I ain't
No
got
expectation
nothing.
to
All
put.
I get-
You came
go.
over there and I asked you a simple
Take your
question.
First
You got shitty.
Amendment rights and do what you got to do.
Uh-huh. Why you hiding your name? You ashamed of it?
You know it.
What's the matter? You don't like the name your mother and father gave you?
Yeah, sure do.
Well, then why don't you work for the people? You're saying you don't. That says Henry County EMS.
I heard you on the scanner the other day.
Oh, you heard me on the scanner the other day. Woo! Fucking people, man. This is the whole problem with this county.
Whatever you
Whatever I think. No, it's what I've been proving. So I know this don't have a public office in here when it used to. This used to be the sheriff's department.
Yeah, you're right, it don't.
Right. So, but my question is that since this is the EMS department, where do I go here to FOIA request?
To do what?
To file a FOIA request.
Have no clue. I have no idea.
So who's in charge over here?
I'm an EMT. I don't know nothing about what rules are or nothing.
You don't know your rules?
I know my protocols,
And
but I don't know protocols for you for what you need to go get.
I wanted actually information.
treat people.
I actually wanted information on a couple of your paramedics and stuff that were on a scene on the 21st.
Can't give that to you.
Oh, I just sure the fuck I guarantee I'm gonna get it.
Well, I can't give it.
Oh, I know you can't. I'm just saying, but you know,
It's
I'm
HIPAA.
you HIPAA, dude. Really? Did you just really go HIPAA?
Yeah.
Really? Do you know HIPAA? Do you know anything? Wow. I'm not even going there with that fucking Riri shit. That shit is on you though. You know what? The onus, keeping someone's private. I will tell you that keeping that onus of that private, information is on you guys.
That's right. We do keep it private.
No, you don't.
Guys want
What's
this
going on?
First
Well,
Amendment.
I was over here. That's what he's calling it. I'm just filming. I was over here filming the ambulances and stuff. Showing all the old vehicles that we have. He's standing up here watching me the whole time. So I turn around.
I'm going to watch our stuff.
Can I finish? I didn't interrupt you.
It don't matter.
Yeah, it does matter.
You can go
How about you just shut your pie hole?
How about you?
Or go away. I'll talk to you any way I want to.
Our staff
I'll
like
talk to him
that.
any way I want to. He's being
No,
rude.
You don't have to.
Anyway, ma'am, I asked
I
him.
have not been rude.
Anyway, ma'am, Anyway, ma'am, I asked him about the coroner's vehicle. I just asked him if that was still in use. It was all I asked. Well, I ain't got to tell you nothing. Being rude.
I'll let the police deal with it.
I mean, why don't you call our director and find?
Well, that's what I was trying to ask him. What do I do? I want a FOIA request stuff. Where? Oh, I do see that now.
You can Google it. You got it there.
Yeah, I can Google it. Wow, you guys are a trip, man.
Okay, whatever.
No
I'm just
pub-
trying to be helpful. I'm just being obliging.
Well,
so-
I wasn't meaning that with you. Sorry.
Okay,
I
let's
probably,
talk about
I never said
probably
nothing
did.
bad to you, dude, so I don't care what you say.
Dude, I just asked you if that was a coroner's vehicle. If it was still being in
What's it
use.
say?
And, yes, I know what it says, ass. But my question
That's
was,
all
You
me
don't need
names.
to
Well,
treat people
I'm
like
sitting
that.
here.
I'm not
I asked you
calling
a
you
simple
names.
question.
I am not that kind of guy.
Oh, would be. I asked you a simple question if it was still in use. I ain't gonna tell you nothing.
I tell you what,
I ain't
these
going to
things
tell you
are-
nothing.
That's
You
not my
don't need to
business.
talk to our
But that's
staff
rude.
like that.
It was rude.
That's
Well,
not
you-
not my place.
Well, then why'd you say even open your mouth and say something being rude? You should just kept your
I
mouth
never
shut.
said that to you.
You could.
approached me.
I didn't approach you. I turned around and walked towards you a little bit. I didn't all the way come up to you. I just asked you, is that thing still in use?
Wheels and right, buddy.
Is it still in use? Get it? Yeah, still in use. Woohoo.
I don't give a
Fuck. I know you don't give a fuck.
Tell you what, do you want me to go ahead and call my director
I
now?
just called police.
Yeah.
What are you gonna call the police for?
The other day,
Oh, so what? I was on a scanner the other day. Woohoo. What?
taking pictures.
So? Not illegal, is it?
Hey, it's Trevor. We got a guy here with a video cam. He's got breaking news on his shirt. He's wandering around the ambulances, wanting to know about
First
the
Amendment
coroner.
order.
I was just asking. It was just a curious question, as if the thing was still in use, because I never see it move.
I don't have to give you any information.
Okay, hang on for a minute.
Say
I'll
that-
talk
what'd you
to my
say?
directors.
You can't-
Hold on.
I don't have to give you any information.
You see what I mean? How rude you're being?
That's not rude.
I don't have to give you information. That's not being rude.
No.
No. Damn, dude.
Yeah, let's just go in. Let's not. If he wants to videotape, that's his problem. But let's just go in, please.
Well, he's videotaping inside the ambulances and stuff, so.
No, I didn't
Yeah,
videotape
I guess
inside
we
the
can
ambulances.
Hey, I saw you.
Okay. I hope you can prove that.
Get on down the.
I hope you
business
can
road.
prove that.
Why? I don't need to.
Oh, you sure do. You
I don't
just
really care
you
about
just
it.
slandered me and said I did it.
I don't really care.
You
about
just
it.
lied and said I did it.
No, I didn't lie.
Really? You said I filmed inside the ambulances.
Yeah, you did.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I saw it.
Hey, people, did I film inside the ambulance? Oh, Bob Meyer here seems to think so.
Taping all their interaction.
Yeah, he's just hollering out my name and stuff. Should I call the police, Mandy?
Yeah, do you want us to call PD?
For me asking you a question about the coroner's vehicle?
He's calling now. So, stay with your
God, these people are a trip.
Okay.
He's one of those First Amendment troublemakers.
I wanted to give her the heads up because she.
Did you ever swear an oath to the Constitution?
Buddy, I served in the Army.
Okay. So
So.
that First Amendment
yes.
Constitution person that you just got done saying that you're sitting there griping about,
I'm not
you
griping
swore
about
to,
it.
you just swore to uphold, you swore to uphold those laws
I sure
and
did.
those values. But
And
you're
I
sitting
do.
here bitching like a little Karen because I got a camera.
You're a funny guy. You're a funny guy. Hey,
Oh,
this
and he
is Bob
called
Meyer
911. He
over
called
at-
an emergency.
this is Bob Meyer over at-
He called
We
emergency.
don't know why you're here, we didn't.
It's
know
not an
that.
emergency.
First Amendment
Well, we
officers
don't know
getting
if
loud
it
and
is.
cussing
It's
out
not an
and stuff.
emergency.
Okay.
Wow, man. You people were a fucking trip. You know, have you not ever heard of free speech?
All right, bye. Your name Ricky Walton? Not answering. Must have hit a nerve. Yep. Yep. Huh? Okay, thank you. Bye.
He literally called 911
What's it to you?
for a, because that's a waste of resource. You could have called non-emergency. This isn't a non-emergency.
The same person answers the phone.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not. When you
Well,
dial
don't tell me.
911, it's for an emergency.
Don't
It's for
tell me
emergency
about-
use only.
Don't tell me about dispatch. I know about it.
Well, you just violated its own policy. Dumbass. Look, was I inside it? Yeah, exactly. That's what I did over there that you lied. He called the law. Excuse me, ma'am? I'm sorry.
Why are you disappearing so fast?
I ain't disappearing. I went and got the license plate number.
Okay.
I'm just trying to figure out, like, I was trying to explain to him, you know, well, before he kind of got a little bit rude, I was just asking basically, is that fake thing?
I never got rid of
Again, I am not speaking to you. Quit interrupting me.
Well,
I'm speaking to her, if you don't mind. I'm trying to be nice to her.
don't mind.
Okay, well, are you her husband?
no, she's my partner.
Okay, oh, okay.
And we're not going to let you sit. I'm not going to
What?
let you sit here and browbeat people.
I'm not browbeating her. I'm sitting here talking to her. I'm trying to. You're the one. Wow, dude.
If I wasn't on duty right now, we'd be throwing down.
Really? Oh, that's a fucking threat. Thank you. Thank you. I love threats on camera.
That's good.
I really do. If you weren't on duty, we'd be thrown down.
Yeah.
I can tell you one thing. If you weren't on duty and you touched me, I'll beat the brakes off you.
You think?
Oh, I know I will.
You think you would?
Yeah, you better
That's what
run.
I'm trying to
Better
figure
run
out.
somebody and ask.
Why are you here recording ambulances? And
I was trying to explain to him on the
Alright, go ahead,
21st of
say it.
the
What?
21st of this month, I got a disorderly conduct ticket for recording an ambulance because a couple police officers came up and decided to violate my Fourth Amendment right. Okay, well, the police or the ambulance workers that either out of this part over here or the other one, and that's what I'm trying to figure out, that were over on the stop for 21st, and that's all I was trying to find out real quick from him, was that where do I FOIA request that? And him being all rude, I don't have to tell you
no
nothing.
idea where you filed that
Okay.
request.
Well, you could have been nice about it.
The county commissioner?
Damn, man.
County commissioner?
You could have been nice. That's all I'm saying.
I just told
You
you
know,
I didn't know.
You yourself just got done saying you know about what I do and about me out here recording and stuff. So if you've seen any of my recordings, then you know I always announce out loud all the time. Don't say shit to me. I won't say shit to you.
You ain't got enough of a following for me to see your report.
Not yet. That's coming.
Never will.
Uh-huh.
You're joking.
Yep. It's nice coming from a nice public official the way you sit there talking.
I'm
Ain't it?
not a public official.
You work for the public. It says Henry County right there. You work for us.
You don't even know the structure of this company.
You work for the people,
You do
period.
not know the structure of this company.
You get paid by tax dollars.
No, I don't.
Bullshit.
No, I don't.
Yeah, whatever.
have you tried contacting this county mayor about your concerns?
Yeah, he won't. He refuses to talk to me. I mean, like literally. I mean, I went up real nice.
Just keep contacting.
I mean, I did. I went up there last week. I mean, real nice. I was trying to get paperwork. His secretary walked off and left. Why in the middle of talking to her, just
But
straight
I
up
don't
walked
see
off
how
and
it's
left
gonna
me.
be effective for you to go recording the pictures of our ambulances. How's that?
They're not your
gonna be-
ambulances. They're the people's ambulances. The people pay for all that.
Don't get in the battle of wits with
I
me.
know. I just.
Yeah, you're right. Don't get in the battle of wits, Bob, because you ain't got no wits.
Don't get in the battle of wits with an unarmed
I
man.
just can't understand Like some of us coming out here videotaping stuff.
Because I have a right to. I just,
That's fine,
well,
but I just
then
don't
what's to understand about it? It's my right.
No, you're looking to stir up trouble.
I'm not looking to do nothing, dude. I asked you a simple question. If the fucking vehicle was still in use, you had to be a smartass.
I don't answer questions.
Yeah. We'll see how many questions you answer when the bosses start asking you about why you're being rude to the people.
Well, sir, I heard you being rude to my.
Yes, you're right. You're right, 100%. I got rude right back. You're right, 100%. Like I just said, ma'am, I got rude a little bit back. Yep, I do it, yep. Someone gets shitty with me, I get shitty with them.
I didn't get shitty. I just said I didn't answer questions.
You didn't say you answer questions. You went, I don't have to tell you. That's exactly what you said. I don't have to tell you.
He doesn't have to tell you.
Well, I understand that. And I was asking can I go to get that information?
He gave you the incorrect information. That makes absolutely no sense.
What's going on, Rick?
I was trying to ask him, I was over here recording the ambulance and stuff like that.
Corey.
How you doing anyway?
What's going on, dude? What are you doing?
I was over here, recording the ambulance and stuff, just showing different stuff like that. You know, license plate shit like that. He's making comments telling me I'm inside the vehicle, basically go inside of it. Not
You're not inside the vehicle?
No, you know me.
Okay.
Like I said,
care
they're
that you
both live
record,
right
yeah, I
now.
don't care that you
Right.
record.
Well, I was asking him. He was standing over here. I realized he was watching.
Okay.
You know, I didn't know who he was. I just seen somebody. But when I realized it said the EMS thing on there, so I figured, okay, perfect person to ask. Does that corner vehicle still work? You know what I mean? It's plugged in, obviously, but I never see it move. I've never ever seen that thing move in years.
Okay.
You know, so I was curious. Still work. Him. I don't have to tell you. Instantly, I was like, so what the fuck? I'm like, just, you know what I mean? It was just the rudeness about it. So I got rude right back. You know, I was like, what the fuck, man? I'm like, you know, and then he's sitting there, and Dingleberry Bob over there just threatened me a minute ago, telling me if he wasn't on work right now, he would come out and beat my ass. So what can be done about that?
Did he say that?
Yes, he did. It's on here.
Can I see it?
Yeah, I'll rewind one of them. Can I set this on? You don't care?
Yeah, okay. As long as you don't mind my dog barking.
You know what, guys? I'm gonna undo the YouTube. I'll come back.
Streaming on YouTube now?
Up. We're live. Okay, no, we want to close this for a minute. No. Ah, shit. Hang on. I forgot. If I go to this one, it's got to wait a little bit to upload for you to see
Where'd
it.
you get this whole thing?
Oh, I've had it.
I didn't see it until yesterday. Well, the night with the semi and the train. Yeah.
All right, guys. I'm in this Facebook for a few minutes. I will come right back. Thank you. Kind of hard to rewind a lot while you're doing it. He even made the comment. He said that I was taking my camera and putting it in the windows of the cars. And I mean, even if I did put it up to the window, I mean, that's legal. You know what I mean? Plain view of doctrine. But it was just the point. I didn't do that. All I was doing was just looking at all the license plate numbers. You know, so, and I'm like, obviously you see the way the two cameras are, so I'm going like this, and I'm trying to get both the cameras, and I walk behind it, got the license plate numbers and stuff. That was all I was doing. And he immediately, he just, probably said no, so I don't know. But he made the point that he knew who I was, and, you know, First Amendment order. Well, I don't consider myself First Amendment order. Not lately, anyway. Maybe I should start. Okay. Now we gotta go back to Facebook. No, I don't want to create a rule, you son of a bitch. I hate when it does that. Want to create a rule? No.
What's going on?
What's going on?
Well,
Your Bob guys are pretty rude.
Well, are you videoing in our ambulances and
Nope.
things?
And even if I was, it's legal.
It's not.
It
We get-
is.
We get no taxpayer
Ma'am.
money. Do you realize we're a private company?
You know, I can go like this all day long to any vehicle in public. Any vehicle in public. I don't care. Any
No,
public,
you
any
cannot go
vehicle.
to a private business and do that. You cannot.
Look up
and
the
we are
law. I'm not going to
private.
argue with you, ma'am.
okay, well, here's,
But anyway,
in the courthouse.
this is the town
Oh,
meeting
no.
here just a little while ago.
Oh, that was a town meeting, yeah.
Yeah, the other courthouse.
Okay.
Yeah, remember when, oh no, that's right, I didn't get a chance to talk to you about that. The other officer that was, that I talked to yesterday, I explained that a little bit to him.
This is the, oh, I'm 5'2".
What do you call police for? Oh, so what? I was on a scanner the other day. What? So? How illegal is it? And now we're gonna rewind here in a second to prove that, Dickweed over there lied. I was just asking, it was just a curious question. He said that I was filming inside your vehicles. I wasn't. I filmed the license plates. And that's another thing. If you guys are private owned, you need to get the municipal plates off all those vehicles. That's illegal.
It's not.
It is. Well, see, that's what I'm saying. If you have municipal county tags, you're funded by the taxpayer.
You're more than welcome to ask the DMV about it.
What'd you say?
Rick?
What's your purpose here? What's your goal?
My purpose, my goals.
Is to antagonize people?
I wasn't antagonizing no one, ma'am. I asked him a simple question.
This in itself
Are you going?
is
You just. I'm sorry. You.
Like, why?
I'm sorry.
Like, what are we
Rick,
doing?
I don't care that you record and stuff like that, though.
Yeah, I
We
know.
can't,
I know. None of these. But he
But we
seems to.
can't just be like walking around trying to start shit.
I'm
you
not
know?
starting shit, dude. I walked over here minding my own business. When I seen him, like I just said, I asked if the corner vehicle was still in use.
Yeah.
That's all I asked. I didn't have to tell you that. Being rude. I was like, what the fuck, man? You work for the people? I'm like, you're being rude.
I don't know
You
if
know?
he has to tell you that.
He
Or
doesn't
But it-
have to tell you that.
He could have been nice about it.
Why?
What do you mean
being
nice? I'm
You're
not
throwing
now.
cameras
Okay,
in
let's
their
not-
face.
why are
They
we
look
arguing?
out here and
Why are we
see you
arguing?
recording vehicles that they operated. Yeah, why would they be nice?
well, here's the thing about.
And ma'am, all I did, like I said, I just parked my bike and walked over, which filmed the ambulance. It always sit there.
I'm okay with you filming. You've been over
Well,
here before.
you know,
But you are
I've been over here before. That's nice.
antagonistic.
Well, you probably have.
Really?
And no one's,
Antagonistic?
yes,
Have I ever
you
said
are
anything to
very
you?
antagonistic.
Have I ever
You
said
tried
anything
to
to you?
set us up over here when you caught our flag was broke. We hadn't even noticed it, so we
Well-
thanked you for telling
Well,
us that.
yeah, and that was the only thing.
But I watched your video.
not
Someone
gonna be able
asked
to
you to
watch
watch
this
it,
video
and
with
you
people
were
yelling.
waiting for us to fuck that up. You were waiting.
No, I
That
sat
is
there and
what I
watched
mean.
you make sure you guys took it down.
And then you said, watch this. They're going to put that up, desecrate this flag. You were waiting, but we didn't because we do know the appropriate thing. That's why we thanked you for telling us that it was broken.
Well, most people usually fuck them up. Oh, he called 911. He called an emergency. He called emergency. It's not an emergency. It's not an emergency. Wow, man. People are a fucking trip. You know, have you not ever heard free speech? It's just a few minutes before I pass this. We're almost towards the end.
It happened towards the end.
Well, yeah, just before you came in, just before you pulled up. Because that's a waste of resources. You could call 911. This is not an emergency. No, it's not. See, in a second, I walk over, I get the other license plate. She thought I was taking off, and I told her I'm not going nowhere. I was like, you know, and I walk back this way. And I was trying to explain to her calmly what I was doing, and he kept same thing, butting in. Wasn't trying to let me explain to her what I was doing. You know, if any one of you guys would have ever asked me, I mean, honestly, I'd have just told you what I'm doing. I mean, I'm not trying to cause you guys no trouble.
They don't know any of this.
But
They don't know who you are or what's
they don't
going
have to know who I am.
In
You
their
don't have to know
brain,
who I am.
they are, but we do
No, you
when
don't.
we're trying to protect our space.
That's his job.
We don't know if you're okay or insane because trust me, that's
Do I-
happened
do
here
I-
too.
I
We have
understand it, ma'am,
definitely
but
been
you-
in
but
danger here.
I'm not saying you haven't, but
So when they call and they say we don't know who this is,
so I'm gonna come up with a camera and record myself being. That's stupid.
yes, it's absolutely happened before.
I'm like,
You say you're gonna beat the brakes off of
I
him, dude.
told him if he touched me, I would. Yes, I would.
Okay. But how are you gonna get him or any of that other stuff when you're saying you
Because all I said was if you touch me.
Okay. Well, we
I
can't
didn't
be
say I'm going to touch him. He said if he wasn't on duty, he'd come out here and beat my ass. I never said anything. Dude, I just played it for him and he just heard it.
Well, I
So
just
shut up.
I just heard you. I can't.
Inside.
Okay, so what,
You got an email? I'll send it to you.
what are
I'll
we
send this
try-
to you so you can
what
hear
are
it
we
better.
trying to-
I was just trying to record. He called, so I told him I'm not going to
I'm
run.
trying to figure out if I at least
He
know
records. He
why,
records.
but I mean, is there
Exactly.
a reason? Is there something
You heard
you need
him?
help with? But
Man,
why?
So here's the thing.
Would you please explain it to her again? What you just said? Exact words?
It's,
I
I,
don't-
know
I don't
how
care.
you said it,
I record just to record.
So here's
but
the
no,
thing.
you don't have a purpose, like you're gonna do something with that.
No, some of my
Some
videos.
We're just arguing.
No, I'm not trying to argue. I'm not trying to argue with it, I swear.
Like I
No,
really
we
want to
have
know,
to-
is
we
there
have to.
something, I mean, are you gonna do something? Is there a valid reason?
Yes, with some of my videos, yes, I am. Some of the other videos, I just record the whole time I'm out. Just whatever I see, I see. You know, and I've always had a fascination with ambulance and fire trucks. You know, when I was a kid, I had tons of them.
Okay, can you see
You know,
this perspective? It's.
No,
they're
I don't,
I have
because
a
all I do
big
is
bad-
hold on,
Rick,
Rick,
Listen,
Rick,
I'm letting you talk, let me
Let's
talk.
hold on. Let's hold on.
They have always been told not to hear. If anything like this happens,
Then
they're
he should.
not to. You're
Okay,
right.
then he
You're
should
right.
have stayed over here. Like I told him, he should have stayed over here.
But we're also very protective of each other and our stuff.
You
We've
should-
worked really hard to get this
I
stuff.
went up real nice.
So he's thinking he needs to
I mean,
go out
I
and protect
went
stuff
up there
because he
last
don't
week. I
know
didn't
who you
realize I
are.
was trying to,
Now, could he been nicer? Probably, but he's like the dad around here. And he's been hyper protective. I'm sure you've done that.
Well, yeah, I just kind of did a little bit, but you know,
But
and
it's,
I usually give the same treatment I get.
so when they call me and I'm not here and they're like, there's someone here and we don't know who
They
it
said
is.
something about calling the director.
And I
so
can
that-
hear
that-
people, and they say, should I call the police? I say,
Anyway,
yes.
I'm Rick. I mean,
I say, yes, call the police because I'm not here and I don't know what's going on. Not because I want you arrested.
well, right,
Because
but
if they
he
are
calls
in
911,
danger, I
I'm
need
like,
this guy to come and make that okay.
yeah, but when you call and you tell somebody, hey, you got somebody with a camera, it's clearly a constitutional thing. Yes.
No.
Here,
Can
here's
you
the-
vouch for this?
Here's the thing.
Psychotic guy went through here, busted stuff all up and down this with a camera.
That's the same thing as saying if I had a bottle, we'd all three be drunk.
But that's the same thing as you saying a guy with a camera is okay. When I
No, I didn't say a guy
you
with a
just
camera is
did.
okay. I said that most people, in common thinking, you know, I'm not going to come out. I'm wearing a shirt in big bold letters that says breaking news, and I'm holding a camera.
It says breaking news. I don't care.
Well, right,
Right
right,
here.
yeah, and I don't
I
care.
mean,
Well,
legitimately.
this, you know why I said this? Because Hedges and Evans.
That's exactly what you said. I don't have to tell you.
Remember what I told you said the other night? I said it wasn't your fault.
Well, I understand that. And I was asking, where can I go to get that
That's what I was
information?
trying to get at. Those two idiots are a couple of serious idiots.
So here's the thing with the medical stuff. Here's the thing with the
I was trying to ask him, I was
I
over
would
here
not be
recording the ambulance and stuff like that.
I have it. So I said I can rewind this again. I'll show you.
No. I watched the whole thing. I
No?
didn't see anything getting recorded in there. I saw the license plate and stuff like that, which, you know, we see license plate all the time. You know, it's out in the public though, but like inside stuff like there, I don't know if they have.
See, so actually, if you actually hear what I'm talking about, I'm actually talking about what the building inspector would do.
Okay,
with
but look
vehicles
at
that sit.
what you're looking at and then
And I-
imagine it from up here.
Okay, but see, I'm not looking inside vehicles. I'm looking at plates,
Yeah, but
which I didn't have to tell
He
you.
didn't know that. I'm saying
But
frame of
what I'm getting
reference.
at is I didn't have to tell none of you guys what I was doing. It's legal. 100%.
But
And
he
that's
has
what you're gonna
every
fall
right to
back
come
on
up
no
and
matter
talk to
what
you.
any
But
of
he
us
never
say.
talked to me. That's what I'm saying. Listen, he was standing over here in the parking lot just eyeballing me. So like I said, and all I did, when I realized that I seen the emblem, and I figured, okay, maybe he is over here. So I asked him, do you work here? He looked at me, I don't have to answer questions. Right off the rip. Oh, that was rude. I was just straight up, do you work here? And then I was like, I just want to know, is that thing still in use? That was it. A simple, yes, no, I'm not sure. It could have been one of them. You have to ask my boss. Any one of them. He didn't have to go with, I don't have to tell you. What the fuck?
How would you react?
I mean,
Not with that.
You don't know that.
No, I do know that. I've owned a business in this town for many years. I
Is
don't
it still
talk to anybody
operational?
that way.
Yeah,
Yes.
right.
Okay,
Here's the
well, how
thing.
about tomorrow I come with the camera and start asking you a million questions and let's see how you react.
If you do it from
Questions
the...
that have nothing to
is-
do with what we actually
Okay.
do here.
Okay. And
You're
what-
interrupting our service when you do
I'm
this.
not interrupting nothing.
You are, because I'm
You're-
not taking calls at this moment for those people to go
That-
get patients
Their
and to go somewhere else.
Their
That's
ADD
true,
has
right.
nothing to do with me and them calling you here. I didn't tell them to call you. So their ADD
So
has nothing to
you're
do
just
with me.
right. You're just always right.
No,
You're not
but
gonna
their
see
ADD
anyone
has
else's
nothing to do with me.
perspective.
No, I
And
understand,
that's
which
okay.
I
It's
understood
okay.
what you said.
It's okay.
And
I
I
know
said
where
I
you're coming
agree
from.
with it a little bit, but
maybe
he
we'll talk
didn't
to
have
Rick
to
over
be
here. I'll
rude.
talk to you after this.
Commissioner's gonna come. So
I'm just saying,
Hey,
he
Rick,
didn't have
let's
to be
talk over
rude.
here. Let's talk over here.
That was it.
We talk
You
over
know?
here real quick. It's like this.
Yeah, I got
this
no problem,
situation
man.
isn't like being. I don't mind that you would.
No offense.
I don't
Whether
care.
you mind or not, it doesn't make a difference. It's legal.
It doesn't matter though, bro. I'm just saying, on an actual standpoint with the people that you're around,
Right.
you gotta admit, it doesn't have to be EMS, police, and stuff like that.
Well, sure does, because when I first came over here, my first intentions, like I said, I'm already over here. I'm going to go ahead and...
That's fine.
Hang on,
But-
hear me out, please. I come over to record this, right?
And
When I
I told
seen
you.
the guy, hang on. When I seen the guy, I asked about that question.
Yes.
Okay, but my next question was no matter what, I was going to come over here and knock on that door. Even though it says it's not for the public, I was still going to knock on the door and ask them, where do I go to FOIL information for their department? Because I don't know where to go, and you probably don't know where I would go for them either.
Well, I know what you would call Monday through Friday between 8 and 4.
Well, but there's somebody here.
Well, I don't think this is, it's actual.
Well,
If you're going to
right.
actual call and find information
but-
about that, it'd have to probably
There's
be
a
during
phone number
business
right over
hours.
there on the door.
Yeah. Call that phone.
Right. Well, that's what I said. I was trying to walk this way in. But while I was walking this way, like I said, he just kept being rude. I was like, what the fuck?
Oh, you're being rude too. I
Because-
watched the video, dude.
I told you I give what I get.
Yeah.
I mean, think about it. Am I being rude to you?
No,
You're
but
not- but you're
I've
not being
known
rude.
you. I've known you forever,
Right,
though,
but you
and I
have-
know how to handle you.
Yeah, well, but at the same time, though, you know as well as I do that if you ever get rude with me, I snap at you too.
I understand that.
Right? You
I
and a
understand
couple of the officers, like I said, have all been great guys. Never ever had any issue. That's why, if you ever notice when I send you guys out, when they know it's me, haven't you guys been thinking about that lately? They always send someone who knows me.
Well, we all know you on the department. Well, except for the new hires. I will give the
No,
new
I'm talking
hires.
about like the ones, who, like you said, for years who have known me.
Yeah.
They don't send somebody new. They've never sent somebody new. They always send someone with years of experience who knows me. They don't never send, and I appreciate that. I really do. I mean, because I don't want to cuss you guys. I really don't. I don't want to cuss him. I don't. I just ask if it's being used. I don't have to tell you that.
So
He could have chose a million other ways to do that. He didn't have to snap shit rude instantly.
So if
because
this-
like I said, I give what I get.
yeah. So if this isn't open for the public,
Right.
do you think this stuff over here that pertains to this building over here is open to the public?
It still says Henry County. They're tax funded. She can lie to me all she
That-
wants to.
So
They get paid with tax dollars, just like you. They all get paid with
so
our
it's
money.
a little bit different. They get their money from insurance.
It's still taxpayer money.
Well, all the money is taxed.
No, well,
If you want to say that,
Right,
Walmart,
right.
you know, they
Right.
get paid by tax
right.
dollars. Like, don't even start
Yeah, I
that.
was gonna say yeah.
Don't
Well, it
even
depends.
start.
I was gonna say yeah. I guess if you kind of go, yeah.
Insurance money is not. You get paid by the insurance. That's not considered tax money. Now, when you get it,
Right.
you know the government gets taxed several different ways before you actually get your paycheck and stuff like that. You know it. So.
But I was like, my thing, like I said, that night when I got my disorderly, that's why I want to know. I want to know who were the people who responded. No one's giving me any
Well,
information.
I don't know that information. I don't work night shift. I have a night shift.
Right, but what I'm saying is that, there again, that's why I said, so night shift's coming in. So that's why I was trying to find, where do I go? What do I do? You know what I mean?
Call up at the PD. Have you had your court date yet for the disorder?
Oh, yeah, I went up there once. And
you should have a report, though.
No. Here, I'll show you exactly what he gave me.
Okay. Both of these?
Yes, the ticket and the, yeah, that's Evans. Yeah, he's the one who wrote the ticket.
Yeah, so he's the one that did the report.
Right. What I'm saying, so you fill this out, you get the police department, and there, sorry, police department, over here at the mayor's office. They failed to do me.
Okay, that is your beef with the city. Okay, not the police department.
That's why I went to the town meeting.
Okay, that's your beef with that. You know. So, but the thing is that we told you. Yeah, that's what the court said. You had every right to.
Right. Listen, when I went from the courtroom, he come in. He told me, well, you see my paperwork, 8:30. I'm there at 7:30, something like that. I tried to go in, they wouldn't let me in with the camera. I turned around, told me, well, they made bullshit. They called up. One of the guys obviously didn't know me. Anyway, they threatened me with arrest with camera. Told me I couldn't go in the building. Even though I told them, I said I can only go record my proceedings and the things that I need to do.
Here's the thing. It's very lawfully for a judge to tell you, hey, no cameras in here.
Nope.
They do it all the time in federal court and state court and everything else. Didn't they not want cameras in the Trump hearings and stuff like that too?
Well,
They're trying to access that?
Trump and his lawyers probably, even though he's rich and probably ain't that smart, and didn't realize that all he had to do was 24 to 48 hours notice to the judge to tell him he's going to record his proceedings and he has every legal right to. No, he can't deny it. It's the law. That's what I'm saying.
Well, if you want to bring it to a judge, bring it to the judge, but I don't think you can do it.
That's what I said when I went to the town meeting. That's what I was telling them. I said, those signs over there, they're unconstitutional. What they're doing is wrong. You know, you've got more than just the judge. I can understand during court. Obviously, it's not my court. Obviously, I can't go in the courtroom and go record. 100%, I agree. You know, don't even fucking aim the camera at the court door. You know what I mean? Because, you know, you never know who's going to come in or out. You know what I mean? Because of the court being in session. But you have the prosecutors that are out there with second floor. You know, you got the public defender's office up there. You got the clerk's office up in there. You got another security office down in there. You got other buildings that are up in there. And I can't go to none of them, which legally I'm allowed to record in any one of them. But since the judge is in that building, all of a sudden now I'm not allowed to do nothing in that building. They're violating my rights over and over and over. And they keep doing it. And then they keep laying hands on me. That's why, like, when people like him talk about, they're going to touch me. No, you're not. You know, and ask Evans. I told him straight up that night when he was talking about he'd lay